Hey, Greg Silva here. It is Black Belt Excellence. We're working in June, and because of the weeks of this month, the way the days are laid out, there's really 5 weeks. So you'll be doing stripe testing the last week, which is like the 5th week of this month. So we need another lesson. So this is one more video on strength. It's really about mental strength. It's really about standing up for your principles. So it's a real good one. Great lesson to teach the kids. So again, we have a call and response, something we're going to say, and our students are going to say it back. Again, the reason we do that so often is that's empowerment. We're saying something, they say something. We say something, they say something. Just the act of doing that gets empowered. Much, much more powerful than you just reading them some type of a lesson or story explaining what something means. Getting them involved is what really changes from, hey, I heard this, to I'm empowered with this, and I totally understand what it is. So mental strength is really self-defense for your principles. So check this out, kids. Say you're walking home with your friend, and your friend goes, man, I wish I had some candy. I go, yeah, me too. Hey, there's a store over there. Why don't we go in the store? We'll walk around, and we'll just grab some candy. We'll just steal some candy. What would you do in that situation? Here's one of your friends, and do you say no, or do you go along with it? Well, hopefully, now that you're trained to become a black belt, you start acting like a black belt. One of the principles a black belt has is their honesty. And so right now, you have to make sure that you're defending your principle. That principle is honesty. You don't do things that are dishonest. So it doesn't take you 5 minutes to decide, should I steal this candy? No. He says, steal the candy. You say, no, I'm not going to do it. So it's standing up for what's right. And this time you're alone. So it's standing up for what's right, even if you're standing alone. Now, say this. You have a friend and you go back to school next year, and he goes, hey, this test is going to be really hard. Let's cheat on this. Let's write some answers here, and we'll look at it, and we'll just cheat on a test. What do you say? No. I mean, you don't even consider it. It's a principle of the thing. We don't cheat. So someone suggests that you do cheat. You don't have to think about it. You stand up, even if you're standing alone, and you just say no. Check this out. One of your friends says, hey, that lady's having a tough time crossing the street. Let's go help her. What do you say? Well, that one you say yes to, because one of your principles is to be helpful, so you go help the lady across the street. Just having some fun with you. So, guys, now I have to say this with me. Courage is standing up for what's right, even if you're standing alone. So I'm going to say courage is standing up for what's right, and you're going to yell back to me, even if you're standing alone. Because a lot of times it's easy. If you're in a group of kids and you're all thinking the same things, well, it's easy to stand up for what's right. But sometimes you're in a situation where people are going to try to bully you. They're going to try to make you do something you know that's wrong. You're by yourself, and now it gets a little more uncomfortable. But you're a black belt in training. You could be a black belt. You're mentally strong. Mentally strong means you have courage to defend your principles. So you stand up for what's right, and then the kids yell back, even if you're standing alone. So you can do that throughout the class. The whole idea is at the end of the class, you're going to go, hey, courage is standing up for what's right, and all the kids are going to yell back, even if you're standing alone. Parents love this lesson. They love this lesson. So do some examples, have some fun, and read the PDF at end of class. So we always try to tie it in. We start with the message. We're really pre-framing what courage is, what mental strength is, how it's defending your principles. We talk about it, we do the call and response, and then we end up with just a little reminder at the end of class. Black Belt Excellence is awesome. It's all about empowerment. It's getting things done and making a difference in these kids' lives.